Okay, so I watched Justice League last night, and well, actually this morning at midnight. Um, I don't know. I guess I need to watch it again. It is a 4 hour movie, so if you're a person who can't sit still, um, you should definitely not watch it when you have stuff to do or you can't sit there for 4 hours, or take an intermission break around the hour and a half or 2 hour mark. A 15-minute intermission break because it's pretty long. I mean, 4 hours. I don't have a problem with 4 hour movies. I've sat through those, but I usually an intermission is appropriate for those kind of movies. Like literally, an intermission happens. That didn't happen with this. I mean, yes, I know it's a streaming format, and that's a lot different compared to if it was in a theater setting. But still, though, I think Warner Brothers and Zack Snyder should have had it. I think it would have been better if it was rolled out like our like episodic. I think that would have been better than just releasing it all 4 hours on HBO Max. I think that would have kept the media hype train going, as well as more attention to it. Now that anybody and everybody that can watch this movie straight on HBO Max, if they have it, at least here in America, through normal channels, it's long, it's different. I don't know how to feel it. I will. Let me put it to you this way: I felt that Justice League 2017 was an unmitigated mess. Too many things were happening. Visually, the tone of the movie was way different than what this Zack Snyder's version. By the way, 2017's Justice League is rated PG-13, and 2021's Justice League is rated R. Does the ratings make a difference? Yes, only because there's a couple of curse words. There's two F bombs. There's the jokes are not that bad, but that is jokes don't get you an R rating, unless they're explicit about something. But I get it. I mean, okay. Here's a spoiler warning. At least I'll for the next 30 seconds or so. Uh, Wonder Woman murders two people. I mean, yes, they're justified murders, but she kills two terrorists, domestic terrorists, in the beginning of relatively at the beginning of the movie. The look of the movie is so that's enough. That's one spoiler warning, but from now on, I'll try to refrain from any spoilers. But yeah, if you're still listening to that, Wonder Woman does something totally different from the first movie. The first movie kind of leaves it extremely ambiguous, as opposed to this movie just flat out says it. And then the tone is completely different. So if you had any allegiance or any kind of feeling about or liked the 27 Justice League, this one is not for you at all. You are clearly not the demographic or the audience that likes that will want to go see this movie on any format. I do prefer this was released in IMAX on the big screen. It wasn't, obviously, because of COVID and also the fact that it would be an extremely limited release. I mean, Zack Snyder's Justice League cut otherwise known as the Snyder Cut, is costs an estimated $70 million to make. So now, if you put that together, it doesn't take much intelligence to figure out that this is now a nearly $1 billion effort, because the movie cost an estimated anywhere between 250 to 350 million. You double that for the marketing costs, so that's 600 nearly, and then you add on this $70 million, make. Do I think? I just think that that's amazing. $70 million to repurpose a lot of scenes, do some reshoots, as well as add on scenes that didn't make the original cut. So I mean, I'm excited to hear your thoughts, as well as please comment below, like, subscribe. This is just basically some of my thoughts on Justice League's 2021 Zack Snyder's cut, director's cut. I mean, I need to watch it again. I've only watched it once, and that was long. It is truly 4 hours, man. 4 hours. Unbelievable. I mean, yeah, it's a 4-hour movie. It is not short. It's not easy to watch a 4-hour movie that you've seen 4 years ago, that is completely different, not only in tone, story. There's a lot of new characters. There's also a lot of new scenes that if you can't watch this on the biggest screen possible, don't watch it yet. Wait until you can, because this is a shame to watch on a small screen. Especially if you're a huge fan, and try to go over to a friend's house or somebody that has surround sound, because I missed out on all that. Even though I watched it on a 4K display, it still didn't give it the gravitas, the need for such a interesting piece to look at. I will say, overall, the movie is different, and I have to watch it again. I'm not sure how to feel about it. Do I think it's a vast improvement over the original? It's hard to say. I don't think it's a bad movie. I think that it's unfortunate that it was such a mess to begin with, and then the unfortunate of Zack Snyder's family being going through that tumultuous time with the fate of his daughter, and it's unfortunate that his vision didn't get realized or was accepted when it first came out. I'm not a particularly big fan of the DCEU that started with Man of Steel, but I'm not like against it entirely. And that's what Justice League 2017 did. And that's why Justice League, the Snyder Cut 2021, is so vastly different from that, and how that's what should have came out first, because then we wouldn't have these two different opposing looks, and that's what's unfortunate. So again, like, subscribe, tell me your thoughts in the comments below, and watch the Snyder Cut.